So here, as such, we have a similar setup. In this matter, the lecturer is given an individual display such that he will show his content. And at start of the session, you would see that the content what we are showcasing on these repeater monitors also is the same. So the content of the lecturer is coming also onto the student monitors as repeater monitors. And if you see, we have divided into two groups. How are they connected? So they are connected via. I'll come back to that. So they are connected into groups. They are distributed into groups. So for example, this is pod 1 for us. This is pod 2 for us. How many have? So they can be any number of pods. So here, for simplicity factor, we are just showcasing two pods, such that the interactivity is how interactive it is we will tell. So here, this team is working on some content on the PPT, and this team is working on some video files. Let us imagine that case. So here, as of now, you should see the student has a touch panel. So if they present their content, the content on this monitor is changed to their individual content, and they can take this as a reference, the reference from the lecturer's content, and they can work upon an activity. Similarly, here also they can present the content from this panel, particular panel of their own, and then they can switch between the content. This is just to showcase that they can work parallelly on their assignments, they can work parallelly on their activities, but they are no more as a group, they are divided as into groups. Okay. So now here if you see there is a raise hand feature also. Now there is a scenario wherein you have to submit your request back. So as a lecturer, I will allow the session that you can submit your request. Now if you see the buttons will be activated. So here the buttons can be enabled for raising the hand. After you complete your project or activity, you just need to press this button. And now the entire control of this panel is given to the lecturer. Here if you see, lecturer has been receiving a request that pod 1 is trying to connect and has to be approved or rejected. Okay. Here the same way, as of now if you see this content is still working. But if I raise a hand, now they will be logged. Why? Because lecturer is given the control. And lecturer will view the content first and then approve. So imagine a case wherein I am approving student pod 1's content. This is pod 1 which is working on a PPT file. Now if you see that has come onto the main screen and that has come onto the other teams as well. Now here what we can do is student pod 1 can discuss on their activity what they have discussed. Lecturer can just give a value add. He can point some message.
I have any changes done in this? I can.
Because before the team submission only you have to do. So now as pod 2 student you can also do a value add. What were missed by the other team. So it's an inclusive learning now. Same way when I approve the other content, which is pod 2's content, now if you see the main screen has been coming to the video file and the pod 1